done with you. Tell me what you wanna do. Never been afraid of you. Just because you walk around.
The first 3 days is our ranger assessment phase. And what that is we basically test them physically to see if they'll have the physical ability to complete the entire ranger course. But it's really all about their leadership and their mental ability. The third night we road march out from here out to Camp Darby. It's about 15.5-mile road march for them. And then once we get there, we basically weeded out all the week, and now we start right into the training. So then they'll start going through the patrolling. That's when they'll really get into the sleep deprivation, the food deprivation, so we can put that little bit of stress on them to simulate combat stress, and then we'll see how they perform.
You better watch with the stare. I see you coming undone. Come on and get some.
Well, they'll be entering and clearing rooms in Florida phase, and they're going to run into an opponent, and they're going to have to take them down using combatives techniques. And we'll bring them in here, we'll test their leadership skills, we'll give them some new techniques to learn, and really the biggest thing for Ranger School is you learn about yourself. And that's what each one of these soldiers is going to do. They're going to learn how they react when they're lacking sleep, when they're lacking food, and when they're under those stressful conditions. They learn that they can actually make decisions, make the right decisions, and lead other soldiers. We're starting to hit the mental hump right now. Like I said, they've been up since about 2 this morning. They won't get to bed tonight until about midnight. And then they'll be back up about 2 again. So they're going to start working on about 2 to 4 hours of sleep for the next 60 days.
Just because you walk around, everyone you're talking down, don't you even make a sound. I will drop you to the ground.
Just knowing that you're taught to defend yourself is always a good thing to have, because you never know what situation you may find yourself in regular day life.
Especially if you're working law enforcement, you know, you never know when you can come into, I guess, physical contact with somebody, and it's always a good skill to have. So, because you just never know what could happen at any time.
Combatives, I'd say, is a good program to have at all times, because you never know when you might need something. I guess, as others have said, it's a good tool for the toolbox. You never know what circumstances you might cross, and you might need to be able to go hand to hand.
With the job that I have and a lot of my friends have, we're just trying to come home. So, you know, we're just eliminating the enemy and trying to come home at the same time and bring each other home. So anything we got to make that happen and to accomplish the goal overseas, that's what we got to do.